this is Radio Station here, and we're gonna go ahead and react to episode 18 of Doctor Stone. So that last episode, oofed. When Senku himself starts tearing up a bit, knowing the fact that his father just passed the baton to him, and knowing that it's all on him now, and knowing that he's never gonna see his father. That's the last that's the last of what remains of his father. But the fact that his legacy is gonna be passed to him. Now that it's all on him now to rebuild civilization and all. The fact that he had to do that, and then there's also the why he decided to wipe away those tears, give a smile even though it was kind of hard, and just be like, Dad, I got you, man. I'll take this all the way. So, everything being said, that backstory was something. I wish there was more to it. Like maybe there'll be a spin-off one day, a manga one day, detailing on Byakuya's story like in more detail. But it was alright where it is. But I'm just gonna say, Byakuya, even though she's not blood related as a father, he's still so much more of a father than to other blood related parents in anime. Like no kidding, man. He's the reason he's influenced Senku a lot. I mean, Senku just what Byakuya did, Senku just kind of took it to the next level. So now knowing that Tsukasa and Ko are coming to town, they're gonna have to make weapons. Yeah. So the thing is, what they're going to make out of weapons. It's going to be interesting how they make it, because they can't use gunpowder. Because we've seen gunpowder a lot earlier in this series. So how are they going to make weapons that Senku knows they can conveniently use that could help? I would not be surprised if swords can come into play, because all we've seen are spears and daggers so far, and those are pretty much Stone Age weapons for the most part. So let's see where we can what our man can do here for this part. So episode 18. Let me see. Hopefully I pulled it up right. So all right, it's right here. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna now. I'm going to pull this up. And this is good. This is good. So I do enjoy this. So anyways, hopefully this plays back okay too. Alright, starting up. And yeah, let's just get this started. Start episode 18 in 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Well, for him at least. A certain stubborn someone. That sounds like another Index spin-off. Uh-oh. Oh shit. They're already here. Crap, they already assembled an army right now. Oh wow, this dude. Oh man. Oh boy. Why does it feel like such an uplifting sort of LP should have been in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Should have been a Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening. It really fits because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of like that. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a shon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise is technically a shonen, but it's not your typical. It doesn't have. It does. It's not a completely typical one either. Punch the moon like how Hibiki did try to, or he actually kind of did sort of. Oh okay. Yeah. I'm surprised he only got away with a broken nose. Showdown of spears. I feel like this guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it because of just his sheer strength or the way his spear's designed? Oh shit. He doesn't want to abandon him. Oh, you're still saving us, huh? That's a bit too convenient, but I guess that works. Yeah, good point. You got a good point, man. Oh yeah, cause he. That was a so he had to rely on bluff, huh? By the way, a lot of time passed. By the way, wonder how Kino is holding up. Oh, he's alive, dude. Oh, oh, 1, 2, 3. The blood is just. You know, like someone got a head splinter. He's trying to say, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." But he's like, "No, you are not fine, my dude." Hmm. I'm not gonna say it's convenient. Wonder if I'm not so sure if Senko's gonna know about that part. Gonna be interesting. Bitch, say what? So you can observe. So you can observe at least. Yep. Simple enough. You are disposables. All the disposables goes in the you know what trash bin. The one with the refuse on. No, I mean science. Master Roshi approves. Oh my god, no, no! Oh man. We did not need that. All hands on deck! All hands on deck! We gotta build this in like we gotta build this within 5 days or something. The thing is, what are they gonna make in order to counter such a mighty group, a mighty army? Someone trying to think one step ahead, huh? Gotcha! Oh, what? Oh, the samurai shit. I mean, the handles are wood. Their handles are wooden, so they're cuttable. I didn't think they'd be that easily cuttable, though. The thing is, how did they know? Well, okay, so yeah, they were from the world, but how would they not know? Like, I'm just messed up. I'm pretty sure. I was not sure at first, and then it's like, oh, okay, they are the ones that were previously petrified. I mean, I would expect them to know that beforehand that they would come up with something, but considering they're idiots, I mean, hmm yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like yeah, katana acquired. So yeah, the back end of the blade is not really for cutting. It's for parrying. Uh-oh. But this man shows up. But this guy got pure skill. Oh boy. Shit, this guy got skilled, man. He just takes one. Bro, of course he's not gonna listen. Of course this man not gonna listen. Oh, of course. Hmm? That's the. Wow, again, you do. You son of a bitch, man. That was so subtle too. Although I still don't buy Hyoga instantaneously figuring that out. The tech detective. Oh, that's a little adorable though. Hmm? Ah, okay. I still don't buy him instantaneously figuring that out. Well, okay, that was fun and all. I mean, I did have some problems with it here and there though. Like But it was more so the limited animation wise. Oh, actually, well, of course, of like the amount of time that passes, like that passes, and then all of a sudden, like, uh, and then all of a sudden, like the part when Kino's like hanging over, like that's a long amount of dialogue being allowed. Of course, you're gonna skip steps and you'll kind of just toss some explanation here and there. That's kind of how this show rolls. I still don't. I'm still not. Don't really buy Kyoga's ability to perceive that the whole betrayal that easily. Like I didn't think it would like figure it out that fast. But wow, katanas in the Stone Age to modernity. Well, I mean, I don't have much to say about this one. I mean, I understand this one had particular problems, and I still enjoyed it for what it was. Um, it is just kind of this episode was kind of stupid in all honesty, but I still really liked it for what it was. I mean, it's perplexing, but it's still fun. But because the trying to jump from here to there, and then all stuff kind of moves fast. Stuff kind of moves sort of slow at times. Um, I still think it was really it was kind of just really entertaining. Like some of the logic does feel like, but some of the common sense does feel kind of like it feel like I was just wondering, like, yes, yes, like those guys. I mean, you'd have to think that the other guys that Hyoga was commanding, like, you think they would at least, you know what? Why am I even expecting them to be brainful? I mean, they're freaking minions. They're disposables. I mean, why did I think they should have had figured it out by themselves? Um, they're literally just gaming. They just think one way, and they don't think about like, oh, why did it look like you're trying to bluff us, or what is it? Are they really trying to bluff us or something? Like something like they should think like, oh, like that's an obvious bluff, and you can't just you don't need you can't you're trying to how can you easily believe that? But I mean, I can get, but at the same time, like maybe they at least they're just being that cautious, and I'm not gonna condone like the fact that you're gonna get tricked into the whole, oh, we can just attack them during a storm or like when it's cloudy and all. Um, I don't know, like, I am going to say, I'm not, like, while the katanas are really damn sharp and really know how to cut, I didn't think they would be able to cut uh, the spears it's that easily. Unless if the spear, the wood himself is so damn flimsy, which I don't know why you would still use it for the handle of a spear anyways. I'm guessing maybe it's because of the way they skipped steps, that their version of the katana sword was a lot different. I like the visualization with them wearing kimonos and all. That's literally an alternate world in itself. Maybe a spinoff one day for Doctor Stone. Who knows? Who knows? But it was a fun episode. It had problems, but I still really did enjoy it. Well, but we do know that the fight is still not. There's still more to come. I mean, it's swords versus spears. Who's going to win? And obviously, the Tsukasa side has more brawn and physical skill wise to them, but the other guys have to deal with science, and it's not like they're totally weak too. I mean, and Kohaku and Gimo are still pretty adept fighters on their own, but they can't really go one-on-one with Hyoga, in all honesty. It took a bit of that betrayal, that trickery from Gen. It's a sort of betrayal too, that he was able to leave signs, just like I want to tamper with Hyoga, because I know Hyoga is good. I want to tamper with his weapon a little bit, and the fact that he was doing it at some point, he was examining it. Knowing he was probably at that point tampering, or at least thinking about tampering with a weapon. I was not sure how to really feel about it, like, because I'm not so sure how you'd be able to get away with just cutting this a little bit here and there with that little pocket, that little Stone Age pocket knife, or if you want to call that. That I'm not so sure how to mind to, but I guess you can kind of just graze it a little bit, and then and kind of get away with it. But I'm not so sure. It was just kind of too convenient, a bit of a bailout in all honesty. But at least they did try to explain. Because Hyoga is pretty busted in terms of his skills. Tsukasa is just plain fucking, it's just like playing fucking Broly or something. But but who knows? I mean, could he go toe kill? I do not know. I have no further comment about that. But it was a fun episode nonetheless. I mean, even if it did have its issues here and there, the enjoyment I get out of it made me overlook the sort of perplexing parts that I've had with the show. I mean, no, this particular episode. So Science versus Might is going to continue for the next episode. Next episode is into modernity. I think that's how it's pronounced. And so I'm guessing they're going to take the next step. I'm not so sure. But anyways, that will pretty much do it for this reaction. So smash the like button if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're interested in getting notifications and updates, new uploaded content and videos on this channel, just hit the bell icon, sub, and hit the bell icon below as always. Also, check the links in the description of this video. Links to my Discord server, my Patreon page, my Twitter profile, as well as their profiles listed. You can also just check them out. Like, you can also try to sub to me on Twitch. Like, if I use it one day, because I do plan to use Twitch on one day, but I'm just not sure what I want to do on there. You can also check out the other channels on YouTube that support. They are also anti-tubers or content creators that I still avidly support on a personal level. But that will do it for this edition of Anime Reactions and Dr. Stone Reactions. So until then, guys, we'll see you next time.